man, like when Nebale will retire? Like when Nebale give you a break?
Never.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Ash Belize. I'm here at the beautiful Racino's Wine House here at the Biltmore. And I'm here with two legends. I need to introduce them. Uno already know them, but I'll let them introduce themselves. We're going to start first with Mr. Omar. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
AKA. I got too much name. Omar Arzu, that's the government name. DJ name Mista Flava, song system name Cloud9. So a lot of people know me by Cloud9. Been in the business over 25 years. So I hope that does not give away my age. Somebody just celebrated a birthday, but here elaborate on that. It's something that I love. It's something that flows through my vein, and it's music and entertainment. So we've been doing it for years. Promotion, going all over the place, be it Belize or outside Belize, providing music and entertainment for people, because that's what we love. We love to see people enjoying themselves.
All right. And on my right here, man that needs no introduction, but we still are making introduce yourself, Mr. Dalla.
Troy Anthony Flowers. So if GST they look for me, they know the real name. But yeah, aka DJ Dalla, aka Harriet, aka Ambassador Whore, as they call me.
Trouble.
But it's a lot. I've been in the business over 30 years, so you should know the age by then. But man, music is everything.
Right.
I send my kids in a school through music, entertainment, and this is my job, and this is what I love. Yeah.
All right. So how long have you guys known each other?
For years.
I know him before BC.
Before BC, before Christ?
Yeah, it's a funny story because before, like, I knew Scorpio who lived in Bamapan, and then Dalla by extension because of Belizean movements, but we became even closer. Well, you know how it is in the music business. It's competing and we're working. But when we went on that trip to Cancun, that's when we become like real close, and we were the ones who had to be taking care of the younger guys.
All right.
So that's how we really formed more than a friendship, like brotherhood.
All right. So. And I know that you guys are also business partners. How do you guys handle being friends and business partners at the same time? Does it clash with each other, or how does it work?
It clash, man. I cuss you up all the time. I cuss you up sometimes. I cuss you up this morning before this event.
It's a work in progress, bro. And in all honesty, when you're doing business with people that have integrity, because that's one of the major parts. And you want to make sure that you have somebody in your corner when things go bad or south, they're gonna be there with you. And when it's good, we're sharing it. And we that's what we do. We complement each other. Dalla shows me a lot of things that probably I don't see. And then he said, hey, but I think we should do things this way or deal with this person because of XYZ. And sometimes I'll pick up the phone and call them, boy, you just have that sense,
Right.
That sense, and it works. We complement each other.
Okay. And how long have you guys been in the industry, been in the DJ industry? And how do you manage to stay consistent and relevant for all these years?
That I like reinvent yourself. You're not the reinventor.
Boy, I just think basically you have to reinvent yourself, and you have to move with the times. Many times, me and Omar discuss in terms of the music, and I like the route, the music, the tech, and the vulgarity of the music, and the spitting out your mouth, and and the type of things. But when you have kids that is becoming the ages of teenagers and so on, is that what we want for our kids? And so you have to strike one balance in terms of we are played, but we have to be careful how we play it, and and stay relevant at the same time, because the music is tough, man. Really tough.
I believe with maturity and growth, you start seeing things in a different light. The older you get, you start seeing that does not work in this time, and then you try to pass that on to the younger guys, because at some point they're going to reach where we are.
Right.
And so you have to, if you want to ensure your legacy, then you have to ensure that you're putting things in place and doing things a certain way so that it really solidifies your legacy. Because he could tell you, we see people come in this and go. We see clubs come, we see them go. We see DJs come, we see them go. But we're still here because we have a blueprint that we stick to.
You see promoters come and go.
Hey, don't lie. So what do you guys think it takes to be like a good promoter? Like, how would you define a good promoter, especially in this industry?
You have to have a passion for what you do. If you don't have a passion, it never work. You have to be honest, and you can't disseminate idea in this for F over people. You understand? You have to be genuine, and you have to really and truly, when you say, I want to give you this glass of wine, that because you're going to give that customer, that the patrons, then that glass of wine, you're not short-change them.
Yeah.
And by doing that consistent, it become whereby people start to trust you.
Right.
And as a promoter, one time, Marco tell you, one time, we used to have to wait for the artist touch ground.
Yes.
In order for we sell tickets. Now, I think we came a long way, and when we
Name good.
Yes, when we put our flyer, we put our event, people start to buy right away.
Yes,
because they trust the process, and when we
Trust the brand. They trust the brand.
Yeah. And what you guys would have said one of the hardest thing about being a promoter in Belize?
One of the hardest thing to me is people understanding that we have expenses. We have expenses. And so when we're putting a price point on a show, we have to sit, me and Dalla sit, and we have our budget, we plan out everything, and this is what we're going to be spending. And we also have a little cushion there just in case things go south. So we take it just like any other business.
Right.
Just like how Mr. George deals with Winehouse, he has to budget and project. These are the sales. This is what is going to happen. And if things go south, then we have to have a plan B. So it doesn't work all the time, but because you love what you do. And that's the thing. If you have a passion and you love what you do, eventually people are going to see it. What seeps through you will seep through them. And they say, hey, these guys really want to do the show for we every year. And they put it on the line. Basically put your house on the line sometimes too. But it is what it is, We love what we do.
Correct. Like I said, you guys are still very much relevant in this industry. Like, what do you say are like some of the most common mistakes the DJs are making in today's day?
Well, I don't want to judge anybody game, because my game, I take my game serious. Punctuality.
Yeah.
Your dress code. Like, for instance, if we get hired for a wedding, I go the mile and beyond to find out whether the color of the wedding, whether the scheme.
Yep.
You go do your walk through, whereby you set up your system early and make sure that you're there before you find out the playlist. You know, wait till the appropriate time and if you say, what song name I want again? And no, you have to be on point with everything, and professionalism on a whole.
Okay.
Yeah, and understanding that DJing is not just the clubs. Like Dalla says, you do weddings, you do corporate events, you do Christmas parties, and you have to be ready for all those various scenarios. And like a simple thing, I would go to a wedding and I would ask who is the grandmother, who is the auntie, who is the one that likes to shush.
Who are the clown?
And that's how you start breaking the ice. You understand? You break the ice, and then everybody kind of, all right, we're gonna have a nice time today, and then it makes your job even easier at the end of the day.
All right. How do you see things have changed from like back then to now in the music?
The technology, boy.
Yep.
The technology. Dalla could tell you.
Uno got it easy. Uno got it easy. Well, stop point to the camera. Uno young DJ got it easy.
Yeah. Dalla, you remember Planet Hollywood walking up with records, crates, and the speaker box up there. So all those things, like the work, you had to really put in work. Before I even touch the turntable, I could tell you, my mentor back in the days was Kingsley in Bamapan, and I used to go to his house, and I literally sit and watch him play on the turntable. He didn't let me touch anything until he felt like, all right, I think you're ready now, and then hand it over. Now, in this day and age, everybody could be a DJ at their fingertips, you know.
Right.
And so that's why now in the industry, there's more with the TikTok, with the Instagram, with the social media. On you, the onus now is on you to always be reinventing yourself and create that following for yourself that is different. You're not carbon copying anybody. But
Right.
you might take an element of what Dalla does, an element of what you do, Ash, and then you create your own
Right.
thing. You understand?
So you said that, all right, things easier now, but do you guys feel like the DJs need to take advantage of the stuff where they in front of it, or want to feel like they could do much better with what they have, like what they're right there, because all the social media there, you know, you don't have to back no pile of CDs or vinyls, cassette. Do you feel like they do a good job, like overall?
To be honest, some of them like Technicraft very serious and want to see growth and development, but some of them are just like for the night, fly by, like straight up. I make this money tonight, I make this money tomorrow, next week, following week, the next month, and that day. But with technology, say, like as Omar said, with technology, man, it's sky's the limits with what you can do in terms of, I mean, for instance, you just show me just now, I use OBS, and you just show me, you put on a camera on the OBS, automatically pick it up, like
Connect,
the technology, the things that you can do with technology. And I don't think they're using it to the ability
To the fullest, yeah. To the fullest.
And it's crazy because you can monetize it. There's so many things that you can
So much thing.
that you can do with technology these days and take advantage of it. But I think a lot of them is just for the come up.
Yeah. And you never work. If you don't love it, you not work.
It not work.
You have to put in it. You have to put in the work, and you have to love what you do. I can have two on here and not ask what you think about the music industry right now. Whether on a thoughts on it, on you think it a good state, on you think it a bad state. What's your thought on the whole music industry right now?
I think that's a whole nother episode, but it's a constant work in progress. And I want to touch upon a couple points. Like, I always see people on social media bashing the DJs, bashing government, and we don't have an industry. We do have an industry. It's a fledgling industry. We're working at it. But if we have that mindset that we don't have one, then trust me, you're not going to have one. You're not going to have one. So you have to come to it with a positive mindset that you want to contribute to the betterment of what exists already. So we're going to build on that. It's there, it's not perfect, but we're going to build on that. Government can't do everything for everybody. They can put certain things in place to help artists, but at the same time, artists have to do the research and know, if I want to get the ears and eyes of these people, then I have to create organizations that force them to reckon with us. But they're not doing that.
Right.
And then when they say, we all have to work together, in all honesty, we have to work together. Because like me and Dalla, I always talk about it. What we contribute to the economic engine is a lot, bro.
Yeah.
It's a lot. When you talking about a concert, the taxi man happy. The person will do the hair, the nails, all the boutiques. I could tell you, boutiques call us like, yo, we want to advertise with you because we need traffic in our stores for clothes. The restaurants, the hotel, they eat a crazy food when we create an event. Now, on the flip side of that, what can we say has come of benefit to us on that side, to say, hey, these guys went out and did this and contributed to the GDP or the economic engine of Belicity in one night, So that's a conversation. Those are conversations that need to be had, but
Definitely.
seriously had. Not a joke thing, serious thing.
All right. You feel the same way?
Yes, for real, because like Omar is saying the trickle down effect is crazy. I mean, then there's a flip side to it in terms of you got a bad eggs in the industry where part we to try come together and make it. You might say that not an
Right.
industry, but it is an industry because once money is generating from it,
It's an industry.
people eat,
Right.
it trickle down, it's an industry. But then you have the people in the industry where do wrong. You have promoters, you have DJs, you have producers, you have different people in the industry. And you know, we then put in one bucket with a crab, everybody. One crab pinch somebody, everybody that is the same thing.
Yes.
Right. I'll ask on this question because I know this will be the one where the DJs they're always interesting to ask, you know. I feel like to help a lot of DJs come up. Because they got a lot of them that say, man, like when the ballet will retire, like when the ballet give we a break.
Never.
What I want to answer to that?
Yo, I love what I do. I think I'll be playing music till I say I done with it or God say that's it. Because you watch my DJ idols, they're still on the top of their game. You watch Jazzy Jeff, you watch Kid Capri. Some of you
still they
guys don't
go.
know Kid Capri. I used to run from home to go and watch what was the comedy show?
Comedy
Def
Jam.
Comedy Jam. Just to see that routine. When he
last
a pull off now. You understand? And I had a conversation, the beauty of technology again, where I had a conversation with him because he answers his Instagram.
Nice.
And I told him, yo, bro, you're one of the icons, you're one of my idols. You make I really want to DJ. And the same thing with Jazzy Jeff. I reach out to them because I take my thing serious. And I have to give homage. I have to give the man their flowers.
Right.
Because if they never for them, I don't think I'm how to do this. They show me and watch their age right now. Those guys are rocking every festival and parties like that. And when COVID came, they reinvented themselves.
Definitely.
No, Jazzy Jeff has his streaming show out of his house and then he decides when he wants to go out and play. And so when you hear the young DJs say when we want to retire, when we want to come out, like don't worry about us coming out.
Your thing.
Watch us and say, hey, but I want to aspire to be like Dalla. I want to get on at that level.
Right.
No be
You
like
understand?
me. Craft for the
Even
one
better.
part.
Yeah, so because there's a lot of DJs that we do help.
Yeah.
So, and we know how for the out there they tout it. There's a lot of DJs that we get job. Dalla could tell you whole week sometimes he just passing on job.
Whole
Correct.
week.
Yeah.
The amount of DJs will get jobs on a weekly basis. I
Yeah.
do placement DJs and I don't get one copper from it.
Yep.
I did talk about 4 or 5 DJs, bands, artists, latter. Every week I do placement for artists, DJs, rental a song system every week. And I don't make one copper fight because I just want help.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
And that very important way to say like they're not supposed to wait till they return. They're supposed to try find their lane and push in because nobody really have to give anybody a break. And that one thing I could say about myself, I always try push my own lane and find my own lane. And you know, you're a man I look up to, especially when it comes to the hosting and anything there. You know, but I feel like the DJs they have to find their own way too. Nobody have to give them a break. They have to find their way.
Yeah, because coming up our time was even harder. I could recall that when I made it come up, Stone Jam na me the man. I could have never get a date for the on the same gig with Stone Jam.
Yep.
Never. That it wasn't like that back then.
Yeah.
Now you there in the party, you there in the lights with all the top DJs, the middle DJs, the young ones. Everybody mingle and everybody knows. So it's much more easier. If it was back in that time there, a lot of the DJs today wouldn't be where they are right now.
Yeah, they won't strive, they won't survive in the big pond. They couldn't because it was much rougher then. I had to basically work my way in and show them, hey, this is what I could do and do my own networking because networking is key. We always talk about that. Like, you can't just think we exist in a vacuum. It's an ecosystem, and you have to be really in tune with the ecosystem. Hey, what's happening in the Caribbean? What is happening in LA? What is happening in Miami? What is happening? What is happening on the European side? How the charts they look? How the music they move? All right, make I see how we could change up certain things here in Belize and start to play certain things. A lot of the DJs play it safe, and you can't, as a DJ, you can't be safe. The whole idea of being a DJ is you are going to take me on a musical journey that I can't take myself on
Right.
via YouTube. I'm going to go to that party and I'm going to remember that guy. And that's, to me, that is what makes a DJ stand out. If I go to the event and I walk out of that event, and even for months or years, people will say, boy, you remember when we got a party with Dalla?
Really?
And he played a song, and with the speech where he give, and when then people, for years, they'll be talking about that. Tell me right now, can you say that about a lot of the DJs? I went to a party, he played that, he did that, and because of that, I have my wife.
Yeah. It's because of that you have your wife.
Because of that, I broke up.
You know? They don't understand the responsibility we have, bro.
Yeah.
We take this responsibility is serious.
And
we take
trust
it
me,
serious.
this is a hit or no hit industry. Where part you could have hit today,
Yeah.
and trust me, tomorrow
Your
you
song
like I
dead.
could name 10 DJs right now off the bat without miss that you may think they are may be big DJs, they are may be they are may be the next Stone Jam, the next big name, the next, and what happened? Like I know said things not happen, you know, along the way.
Yeah, life happens, you know.
But that because like what Omar said, they don't take the craft serious. They
Seriously.
just think that it's an overnight industry. No, you have to work your ass off.
Yeah.
Literally work off your ass, and in terms of the networking, because you have to know people. You can't just be one pill DJ where only play this genre, this type of music, and no, you have to be rounded.
Versatile.
Evolution in our brother, and he could tell you, we talk to Pinky and KMX because at one point, Evolution, I'm just one shelling song.
Yeah.
And but then start to get themselves in the corporate world. They play for weddings and parties and things like that. And that's what you have to do when you be a rounded DJ or rounded selector. Trust me, you want the in this long.
Okay.
So me quick, put this rumor to bed. They said that you guys wanna have wanna click, wanna like work with other people. What do you guys think about
We
that?
got the Illuminati click. Yeah.
That what they say?
That song like the soca mafia, right?
Yeah.
But no, it's not like that. It's like in anything, you certain people gravitate to you. You can do business with them. You can be friends with them, and you can be DJ brothers and do what you have to do in a party. So you just have to learn where everybody fits in the puzzle.
Right.
If this person is good at what he or she does in my world, then you're going to fit in that puzzle. So it's not us going out there and just saying, all right, I want to work with that one or no. We work with a lot of DJs on party where they might be the one saying, oh, I never work with them, but a promoter comes, put us together and we play. And then when we get there and play, probably we hold our vibes. And then afterwards I say, all right, boy, come the next come play with me. And that is how it works.
Right.
The same thing happened to me. When I was coming up, I was not on every party, but when they get to know who you are and know your character, and then they realize, oh, this person is a human just like me.
Correct.
He laugh, he talk, he run joke. Because everybody might look at me and say, serious, no hell. But I don't know if I want to talk to that man.
I will skin up.
That always tell me that.
Like put on his skirt.
When I put on his skirt, a problem, But it's just that that is how it runs. As you go along in life, you start. It's not to be serious about everything, but you realize time is money. So your time have to be all right. I'm giving my time, and you have to translate at the end of the day.
Right.
And so I always tell the younger guys, like, if you're doing the DJing, take a little time out of your time to go in your playlist, work on it, change up certain things. And so sometimes they're up till late at night. And they might feel like I don't do it because I also have a 9 to 5. But I do it. And a lot of people ask me, how you do that? How you hold a 9 to 5? DJ, and I see you all over the place and do it. That's the level of passion and dedication that you put into anything that you do. One lady will bake cake. She going to do the research to find out how to do certain
Definitely.
decorations for a cake. So you have to do the same thing too.
Yeah.
Feel the same way?
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, it's not like we gonna click where boy this have we. And when you look upon it,
Yeah.
most DJs always work with one set of other DJs. Like you work with one set of DJs. Well, at the time when you go, for instance, a Placenza, you work with. So you got a Mango Quick that the same. So it's just, our team decide, like where Omar said, we're gonna puzzle. You fit this part of the puzzle, you fit this part of the puzzle. We in this have we end goal. When you come, I mean, he could tell you we strict that we quarrel many times, but the thing is that we got an end goal.
Right.
We want to serve the public, and we want to serve it, to our best, where we go, best ability. And so we have to really and truly sit down as we normally do and say, "Bridge, that not the work. That not work. This not work." And so when you got man or people where want to work and share the same vision, then that's why you go say, "Boy, we got a crew," but it's the people who want to work and for betterment.
Correct.
Yeah, but not for cut you short, Ash, but one of the biggest thing there, and if you add to what Dalla said, is our ability to take criticism and don't hold it personal. Because he could reel up with me, and tomorrow we'll right back on the phone.
Yeah.
So you can't take it personal, because anybody will mean good for you and tell you when you're the free up. Yeah, so that is very key. You can't blow steam up one another. They say you are the baddest thing, and you know in your heart that they're not so, but you the blow steam up the next guy. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. I could switch gears and talk about what we come to talk about. Soca and Culture Fest. What is Soca and Culture Fest?
It when it start, boy? It started 2013.
Yeah, 2013.
Soca and Jazz Fest.
Jazz Fest, yeah.
That was the original name, Soca and Jazz Fest, because it's soca, and then we wanted that feel of jazz, they have all the jazz festival around the Caribbean, Lucia, so on. So we started a year, and we had a jazz band, and we could quickly realize that in our work, it's a bull. In our work. We gotta shift there. And then Belize our place, we got so many different cultures. So we decided soca and culture. And so that the soca and culture came about, and we started, I think 2013, we started with Marshall.
Okay.
Hey, ha. Yeah, I want to tell you a story about that. So actually I was in LA doing a course from a job, and I was in the hotel room, and I call the gentleman name. So Special was at a club. He called me and say, "Hey, I did at this club, Elephant Man today." So I went to the club with vibes, whatever. And then in the morning he said, "Hey, I going to Marshall house. They have a party there." So I went to the party, and Marshall was in his studio. He had a studio in the back, pool, people around, barbecue, they happened. And so we went in there, and Marshall said, "I want to come to Belize. I want to come to Belize." And then say, "All right, so we work it out." So when I get back, talk to Dalla, and that is how it started. Hey, let's start a festival, and let's do it the right way. So from then to now, we're working with various people, but me and Dalla own soca and culture. We've been at it, blood, sweat, and tears, and
technique,
and we're still there. And so people come in as silent investors, as silent partners, contribute, but the core is me and him.
Okay. Yeah. And what is like the hardest thing of pulling off an event like this? Like what you would have said are like hardest thing about it?
Boy, one of the main thing is finance.
Yep.
Finance is key, because you know the price of these artists are going up on a daily basis, and so sometimes you would get an artist for 20, 30,000, and by the time you swing wrong,
I say, especially how Cartel.
he raised the bar.
Everybody want more.
And so we would go to, you know, to these businesses trying to solicit finance in terms of sponsorship, but it's hard because you would never make a penny if you don't get one sponsor on your event. Better you just chum that up as a last, because the money where you do make your profit, and when you the share between 4 or 5 man, trust me, they don't know a lot of profit. So this the more for the love, the passion where you have for the industry and the love, because it's hard. These events are hard. I mean, the setting up of these events, the stress. People don't know the stress where you go through with artists. People just see the end game of why the man jump past stage and burn up the stage and the thing crazy, you know, and you don't know in the background what we have to deal with the artists.
I could tell you some stories, like one that always stand out and stick with me, right, is an artist. I don't want to call the artist name, but the manager called me. I was on the way heading to, we were at Marion Jones that time, and I think we had a miscalculation with the per diem, and it was off by, I remember the figure because my son was in the car with me, 175 US, and the guy called me and said, he's not going to perform if you don't come back and bring it.
What?
So I had to go back, and I was right at Digi, so I had to just ask the security, hey, just let me go. So, and I switched back. Boy, I was like, I think I changed color, red, blue, purple. When I get in a princess and I get this man, I can remember I just pop the money in her hand. Make sure you're the on stage. That's all I said, and I walk away. And he did, a guy come and mash up the place. So when I went to the tent, then the guy said, yeah, I want to apologize on behalf of my manager about the money. I'm like, oh, yeah, all right, you don't do your thing. It's okay. But it's stuff like that we deal with.
It's crazy dealing with artists like he talked about that incident. So my first foray with one incident with 2 artists was in 2007. We had Egyptian Vibes Cartel, Tanya Stevens, Civic Center. Kenny Morgan, the MC, one of the baddest MC, and Kenny Morgan, the rock laugh. And we have next, we don't know. Will it be Tanya? Will it be Cartel? We don't know, but it's up to the time. We don't know. It's a pity. I don't know who it's going to be. You know who it's going to be. And Kenny, then time I stand up, Vibes Cartel, Roach, a manager, rest in peace. Tanya Stevens and her road manager, me in the middle, and we did back and forth. Who going next? Who going next? Who going next? And I don't know. Yes, Cartel, at that time there was an upcoming artist that was good. We know where he may be today. But he never have that then.
Right.
Tanya Stevens just had come out for the song where with you, Mr. Prime Minister.
Big tune.
And so she may hit there 2005 and I come back 2007. And I did there and I had a look. And I just look at Kenny Morgan and I say, Cartel. And the man look at me and say, P-hole. Just like that. P-hole.
Say it, but no worry about
it. No, I can't say that. my son might watch this later down the road. P-hole, and boy, watch that. The man run up there and the man look at me. Me no care where you're bad from. No, the end where you shot from. Gunshot make you fall like the bridge over London. We got Bojo Bantana. Me, this man is no, this man there, this man have to stay at Belize because Jamaica used to come Friday and left Monday. Right. This Saturday night. You have to stay at me Sunday. And you the bono me, the promoter with the pay you. And the man gone and the man perform and the man performance, they up there till eventually it start to way down. And they come off at the stage. Man walk the back when Kenny Morgan introduced Tanya Stevens, and as she walk up, could see the whole Civic like just raise. And the man just stand up there, and the man they watch, and the man just they watch, and the man they watch. Man come back to me, and the man say, you know, say me not like your show, but me not apologize to you, but you know your place. You know your place. The man apologize to me.
Pretty much. But
you know what? You just say, but you know your place. Next day we gonna play Smoky Mermaids at Radisson there, and we just sit down there and we had this whole conversation. And this man said, "Breds, you know your place." I said, "Cartel, you know what? Apologize to me." The man said, "Nah, man, for what? I'm sure I'm close the show."
Oh, shucks, man, still no I say.
And Tanya flattened the show. But these are the things that a lot of people don't know and a lot of people don't see. And they don't know. I mean, we have a lot of amazing artists that we know have. Like, for instance, Kes where they come.
Yeah.
Kes is like one of the utmost professional artists. Like, he no ask for no. He no want no Skittles and no Oreo.
No Hennessy. He a drink.
Not powerful.
He a drink a regular travelers.
Give me a belly king and give me a, you know, bottle of wine and.
Yeah.
But you have the rest there where they're like, yo, it's crazy.
I guess that kind of answered my question. Cause I ask you like, why Kes the band? Like, why do you guys constantly bring him back?
Because me and Dalla put head together every time before we decide who's gonna come. If you notice, from the inception of soca culture, we bring artists with catalog. It's not that we don't dip and dabble in those artists that have one or two songs, but people need to understand that when you go into a show, that closer has to be a closer. It has songs can't done, songs that people know, and from young to old can appreciate the catalog. It's for months that we sit and just like back and forth. He would say, "Boy, I think this one. Boy, I think this one. Boy, I think Beanie Man should come. Boy, I think we should have put in Vegas." But so it's a constant back and forth between us and us watching the scene and pulsing. Because I want to give you a perfect example. When we started interjecting a dancehall classic artist, meaning like a Vegas in it, then we did Beanie Man. It was Beanie Man first, right, Dalla? Then we went with that formula and said, let's do a Vegas. That year, we were just studying Vegas and watching him and say, hey, this guy is working, man. He go here, he need Amsterdam, he there Brazil, a song festival here. He's working. It's just that everybody just tuning into all those artists. But when you go through the songs, it's a lot of songs that people can relate to.
Right.
Up to today, I still have people that say, hey, you need to bring back Vegas. Vegas is a great artist. We enjoy ourselves. And it's older folks, right?
Right.
It's guys, people in their 30, 35, 40 that enjoy that thing. So when we orchestrating that show, that artist has to span the test of time, because at the end of the day, we have to make sure that the closer is solid. And this year, well, he pressed and we put a fight.
We quarrel for Kes this year.
Yeah, we quarrel for Kes.
We literally quarrel with other promoters in terms of who wanted Kes this year. And I message Omar and I say, Omar, send, because he's not the one way deal with the artists. We would find out he in that dialogue with them. Omar, please send Kes Happy New Year's and person for the date. For New Year's.
One time.
For New Year's from
Man
last year.
press the trigger and the man say yes, but we don't know when a date, but boom, we start, and then eventually here comes another bidder. And so we start to bid.
Yeah.
Two of we want the same girl. Who got more money? They got more money than we. So, so we left it, and the man up above, he not sleep.
Yeah.
He know what part the chips fall and the chips fall.
Yeah.
But one of the things is to since we're up on this, I want to tell, the people out there that we not just put together a show, right? So if we just put together a show, we go down, we get with poll, we get with feelers, we ask people, because we say sometimes we post and why he and why this, but we have a corporate responsibility in terms of to our sponsors.
Right.
When we go to them, we can't go to them with no rat-bat artists because they don't give you no money for no rat-bat artists. So right now, our show is not a rat-bat show.
All right.
We may end up with maybe only half a bat per show.
Yeah.
But not a full bat.
No, a full bat.
No, a full bat. And I don't care what anybody says. I mean, there's a place and time for that. Soca Culture Fest is not a rat-bat event.
Mm-hmm.
It's a mature event to commemorate our independence
Yeah.
each year. Whether if we do it for our independence or we do it close to the independence, it's an independence event. And we have to live up to the expectation of what we have been giving the people them for so many years.
Yeah.
And our sponsors. And if we not do it, then I'll put the money.
Correct.
Yeah, they won't.
Is it hard like living up to the expectation every year?
What?
Like, you have to deliver.
Boy, I think we run out of artists.
We run out of
Yeah, like really, we
recycle.
run out of artists. We have started to recycle because we have done all right. Let's look at it. We've done Marshall, we've done Farmer Nappy, we've done Patrice about 2 times or 3 times. We do Bunji and his wife Fian. We do Kerwin Dubois. We do
Kiss.
Skinny
Nadia
Fabulous,
Batson.
Nadia Batson. Who else, bro?
Blackman.
Nyla Blackman. We don't go through the
we-
whole catalog.
we do
There's a
everybody.
couple that we probably not touch it because we done left them for breed. They need for breed and leave
Yeah,
it
they
more
need
and
for breed.
develop more catalog. And so we could say, yeah, all right, this person could come with a full band because right now you're at the point where you might become a track show and we're not thinking can make any sense. So we really we very in tune with what's happening with network. We have a lot of guys in there like international DJ Steven who we vibes with, and we go and do Hollywood Carnival for them.
Right.
So we get to meet a lot of artists there too and do some networking at the same time. And it's tough, bro. It's very tough on the soca side, finding one closer every year that people will gravitate to, and we depend on them too to come out with a hit song.
Right.
To hit songs because we need those songs to be bubbling.
Sometimes we try
Definitely.
make for this song with
Yeah.
one hit.
Yeah.
So we play it and play
Play
it
it.
and we try create it, make it be one hit. And like this year, even though Kiss is so popular with Cocoa Tea and
Yeah.
the other songs when you hear
Sweetness.
Sweetness, but I press some our boy, ask them man when you bring out Cocoa Tea video.
They don't
one
drop the video yet.
Imagine he's touring the world on this song, selling out all stadiums where he go.
Yes.
And this Cocoa Tea. This Cocoa Tea is like, and he not got one video for it. And he think he make a video for it.
Yeah, I asked so
I
many
think you need a
times.
video the way hold out the move right
Huh?
now.
You don't need
that
a
song
video?
done gone already.
don't-
But then you want something to look back upon and say this time with the video for that song.
Man could make some money off of that, man. Make that just run out. Yes.
Put it on TikTok.
So what can people expect from this Soca and Culture Fest this year?
Well, each year we try to do things different in terms of, like we start to move to this Sky Deck, where part that is a premium era where people go chill, relax. The wine is there, the charcuterie board is there, the ambience you rub your shoulders with
Yeah.
Mr. This and Mr. That and
Yeah.
that it then.
Yeah.
You understand? We just try to do things different, make it more, appealing to people. Have cashless bar, whereby you don't have to carry cash, so you just carry your card and your
card,
swipe.
yeah.
It's just the ambience of the place, the stage, making it more electrifying for you. Say, wow, it wow you, and I love that stage. The song system, you have to improve every year on something.
Correct.
Yeah. So
And that must be difficult to try up it every year.
it
Because
is, it is.
LED and hyper and they want to carry up the price by every year.
Yeah, but just to elaborate on what Dalla said, the cashless bar, a lot of times the ATM lines are just rough, bro. For go and stand up in the ATM lines. So we have to make sure that we have certain things in place. I know Dalla has already went and done the walkthrough with DJ, make sure that the internet there at the different points so that we could put the machines to scan cards. So we want to make everybody know that you could bring your card, scan and pay for your drinks, pay for food and what have you. I know that I've seen this a lot whereby people say, why always you segment the people there? They want the here, they want the there, next one the there. You have to understand the dynamics of Belize. That's how Belize roll.
Right.
And until they change and decide they don't want that, then we as promoter have to deliver what the people they want.
Yeah.
Until you become a promoter, the
Then you
one that is on
understand.
social media saying that, then you will understand the dynamics because then you're saying, all right, I'm giving certain amenities at this tier. At this tier, I'm giving certain amenities. So I am giving you the whole cadre. You decide where you feel your pocket will put you.
Right.
My granny always said, put your heart higher than you could reach
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So you put it to a part, you could reach it. If I am general, I am general. And in all honesty, bro, last year was my gear that I say, I go in circle. So I gone up the general, vibes up there, no?
Vibes. And the
Most people, the vibes usually are
the
general.
view from general, you could sit down.
Wicked.
And the view for general is like that's you're there on the same stage level with the artist.
Correct.
You see
And
the
another key component where we're key in terms of our marketing and promotion is the quick pass and the digital.
Yeah.
I must
Okay.
say
Yes.
kudos because the
Yes.
digital tickets now is the way to go. You know, if you burn gas, you go drive down a ticket outlet. Think about it. You may pay $1 on one of those platforms to purchase a ticket, or $2-3 depending. But you
Gas.
may spend more on that in a gas. You waste
sure.
time.
Yeah.
It's a key component, and so
Yeah, well, thank
we
you,
welcome
Louis and the whole crew for quick pass, man. That is really needed, and me and Dalla always having dialogue with them because we want them to improve the platform. Because after this, who knows? They start doing the seating charts. I think they have seating already
Yeah.
in there, but to perfect that even more, so when you have events that cater for seating, you could buy your particular seat and then that get X out and stuff like that. But it's every year we're adding in something. This year, a lot of people went to the quick pass, and that's why now people are, hey, tickets, I'm looking for tickets. You go to quick pass and you get it. Oh, that's so easy, I never know.
Yeah.
And they got a ticket.
I feel like when it comes to like the apps, like people kind of hesitant for like
Yeah.
go on it, you know. But yeah, I have to give it a try.
Yes, man.
Anybody ever broke any barrier that so-called culture fest yet? Because that was a common thing in a concert.
over the years, yes, we have gotten that. We actually make quarrel with Skinny Fabulous.
Yeah, Skinny Fabulous about that.
Because he want, and this not that. Like we don't encourage that because if you pay for an era, because if I pay for an era, I want my era.
Yeah.
So for me, we don't encourage that. That is a no. We have a conversation with our artists all the time.
Yeah, don't.
Please, this is a no. Please, the profanity, as much as we can, please. We don't want a lot of profanity. We don't want you to get out there and burn out any religion, any sexual orientation. Well, we that no, we don't want that. No political nothing. We neutral.
Yeah.
We want to track everybody from all walks of life.
And in terms of civic, you can't. Now that we're moving to civic, there were certain things that came to play why we went to civic, and I think we need to explain to people why. The weather is always a consideration at September. I remember one of those Septembers where we put up all the tent, have AC under it, and to prepare those gongs, there's a monetary cost to it, and the cost is very high. Now, that versus going to a building where all the amenities are in there, rooms are already there for the artists, it's AC down already. And we're from the elements, the rain. Yes, you probably would want a little more space. People will always want more space. It's just like water.
Yeah.
You know, we'll try to fit where it can. But since Dalla came up with that idea, we've never looked back because we see the benefits to us as promoters and to the patrons. Because if we have a show and then it rain like crazy on that night,
Big loss.
it's a big loss.
Yep. 2 years ago, the year that we first moved there, 3 years ago, we had Patrice Roberts. I was up in the sky deck, and somebody pushed the door to go outside to smoke on the sky deck. We had a era. And when he pushed that door, he pulled the door back, and I was like, "What's going on?" And when I pushed the door, literally like one thunderstorm outside. Patrice to perform. People in there, nobody knew the rain.
Nobody knew it was
literally, and I was like, wow, if we made the outdoors,
that's civic.
This,
Marian,
this man have to bring down we have to haul the keyboards and the drum and
crazy.
I mean, people witness it with the music festival.
Yeah,
that's San Pedro.
Yeah,
we stopped at least, I would say, 6 times because of the weather.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So out of all what happened so far, like in terms of the concert, which one you guys would have said are the best one so far?
Boy, I think 2019. I think that one that we had who we had that one that we had Kevin Little, Conscience,
Tempted to Touch, Rupe,
yeah, Kes,
King Boba,
I think that year.
Yes, that year, I love that year.
That year, I mean, that year was an amazing year. I mean, that year I probably make about $5,000 profit, so that was one of the good years.
5 million, I mean.
And the first year when we did Marshall, I would never that Marshall had the element of a paint, powder, and water section.
Yes.
And then it had the bend that year there.
That was
when we
crazy.
decided our bar too small for literally our bar. We look at our bar, the field is big. And we realize that no, this is
too small.
It's too small. We had lines going that way past Thursday, this way past Fisheries, and literally I'm on the stage and like where the F people are fit. And I have, cause he could tell you either man, I panic with event because I think about my reputation, our reputation, and I panic. Right now with the panic.
Yeah.
But I can't tell you why with the panic, but with the panic. But I'm saying that, but I panic because I like, yo, our reputation, they on the line. I got tough skin. You could call me anything, say anything about me. But when I know that I am genuinely putting in the work for the best, and then you get backlash because your feet, I don't like that.
Yeah. I share the same sentiment. We do this because we love it. We do it because in a way we see it as a responsibility to our fans, to the country, that we have to have something iconic at that time happening in the country that the diaspora looks forward to, because that's another thing. Economically, we make sure that the diaspora keys in and comes in and wants to be a part. The amount of plane tickets and flights for people coming in here and booking hotels and rooms. So I have to say, a real serious conversation has to be made about what they can do to help the industry even more financially. Sometimes everything is not just money, but opening certain doors, making sure that certain things are there so that we could take advantage of that and say, all right, this one help we when we go the customs, when the guys ain't come, they get that. When we go the people who have to deal with work permit, we don't want to charge them X amount. We want to do this for them because they are contributing this to the GDP of the country. Stuff that needs to really be talked about.
All right. So, with those people who have not gotten their tickets as yet, where can they get their tickets?
Basically, let me be honest. Only VIP tickets are available, and you can only get that on the Quick Pass app, and it's a limited amount. General ticket, you can get it on Quick Pass. You get on DigiWallet. You can get that Cellular World in Belize City. You can get that Cellular World in San Pedro, Cellular World in Orange Rock, Cellular World in Belmopan. In Cayo, you could reach it to the Hive. In Corozal, Kize Promotion. In Kikaka, Shari, Trejo. And if not, you could just holler at any one of us, and that is where you can get a ticket.
So they got VIP and general left.
Yes.
And the VIP is only available on Quick Pass, and as I said, it's a limited amount. I mean, limited like Imaga, like me.
So what are the prices for the tickets?
Okay, so we start with different tier, and Omar came up with this excellent idea of tier, meaning that, early bird, and then the price jump up, and then people, what that tier? What do you mean? I going from that section to that section. No, tier is just the days that are part that, so from this date to this date, you pay this price from this date to this date. And it's just like an early bird, but we just, for a better word, we use the word tier. But in terms of the ticket prices, the VIP, the limited amount is $200, and the general is $75.
Okay, very reasonable.
I think the tier thing is a very good thing. Exposure is very good. We've been to a lot of stuff where we see, like Hollywood Carnival does tiers. The first issuance of tickets, it's at a certain level, so you're basically telling them, hey, come in and buy early because I'm going to bump it up a little, and then by the time it's showtime, it's way high, and then it's probably out of your budget. So with that, it helps you because you can see quantitatively how your show is doing. What's the buzz on the ground? All right, people are already buying tickets. That means we have a good buzz. All right, so based on that, I've always said data is king. Data is king. If I know that certain things are moving in our favor a certain way, then all right, boy, they happen, Dalla, we need to bump up promotion here. We need to turn up the social media here. We need to put more on the radio. We need to get our social media crew more pumped up and amped up, because this week our projection is to try at least get rid of 200 tickets across the board. So with the data that you have and what QuickPass offers you and DJ Wallet, you could see quantitatively how things are moving, and then you navigate your business that way, All
right. Any surprises people could expect? Any? Well, I guess if you want to say it, they not be a surprise.
I like surprise people.
Well, you never know. I mean, like, this world is full of surprises. So you never know when it happen, what could happen, if, but, maybe.
Yeah.
But we always have artists reaching out, like, yo, put me on the ticket, and sometimes it's artists that we all love and then just want to come. But it's, like I say, it's key, the moolah.
Yeah.
When a girl do this, what does it mean? It's not the moolah, right? The moolah.
I don't know that.
I think it's that when they count money. But the moolah is the magic word. And if you don't have the moolah, you can't make it spin.
With that, we have to thank the sponsors there a lot, because they are the ones that really help to make it happen, especially in the current economic climate. You need people to come in and, like, all right, I'll help you. And sometimes in our budget, you could see it's monetary and in kind.
Yeah.
And sometimes the Dalla could tell you, we are take that. I was thinking, we are take that.
I always tell everybody, and I'm not ashamed, because I willing to pass on knowledge. I willing to pass on, my expertise in terms of if I walk in at this wine house right now, and I know all them sell a wine, but then I find out, I do my due diligence before I go. I never know they sell charcuterie board. I think that just wine. So when I walk in and I say, I want so much bottle of wine, and they say, well, right now, with budgetary constraint, we can't give you the wine.
Yeah.
And I say, but how charcuterie board? Yes, man, we could give you that. So this is my mentality. Yeah. When I go down my business, I always walk in, because I can tell you, most business around this country have another business where you don't know they involved.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of these businesses across the country. So when I walk in our place, I know I walk out empty-handed. Trust me, I will not. It's rare that I walk out empty-handed, because when we go there, I don't walk in there just, we bring case. I walk in there when I plan, one game plan. So when I walk in there, I don't know where I want to tell you. I'm more likely, I go up on your page and I start, this is how they tweak the for their business. So, they want a dancer. All right, good. I walk in there, and I don't walk in there when I dance a plan.
Yeah.
And I don't think people understand how valuable what you said just now is, because a lot of people have, like, especially promoters, have problems to get sponsors.
Financing,
That very valuable, bro.
Yeah.
You have to get a plan.
Sell themselves. I can tell you, when the boy laugh at me, boy, Dalla have my shoes and Dalla have trust me, when you say I put on my shoes and I walk in a business,
it's over.
It's rare that I don't get half a way I want.
That you get double.
Get double, but I mean, it's presentation. It's people. You walk in there, your pants is saga. You walk in there, how are they? No.
Yeah.
No.
And most of the time, I always tell people, like, because, like, when I just do the show, I just have a lot of sponsors, and a lot of people reach out to me, ask me, like, how you get sponsors. I tell all of them that, listen, our sponsor wants something back from you too.
Yep.
Exactly.
You have to, like, when you present that proposal, you have to tell them what they will get back in return as well. Even, I know we know they talk like they will get something physical. It could be promotion. It could be, you are putting a name in at the ads, all and stuff there. You think? But moving on, like, what is the future looking like for Soca and Culture Fest? Like, what is the end goal for you guys?
For me personally, I want it to be a festival that it grows and we have more people from the Caribbean coming in. We always have the diaspora coming in, whether for we Belize and Americans,
Right.
and the Americans and where they are during that time of the year. But we want it to grow just as, one of the festivals them in the Caribbean, that
Right.
in UK,
Germany.
yeah. So people could say, man, that festival there, that's I have to put that for me
Calendar,
to-do list,
yeah.
for my calendar, my bucket list, things
Yeah.
like that, and make it become this event. Look on the music and food festival.
Mm-hmm.
Like the minister say, that not one overnight thing. That one take
Definitely.
so many years to
Years
grow.
to build, yeah.
And if I wish we may got any budget there, like if we may had any budget there, we would do magic. I mean,
Yeah.
we would do magic, because we a pot liquor. Like we know if it's survive and
Yeah.
live off where we
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
And so if we had like a really good budget and get more money from the sponsors, we could do amazing things.
Good, amazing things.
Maybe they should have put it in on the hands and make start it off, eh?
That
What-
will give me more work that I have.
But for add on to what Dalla said, in terms of wanting to put the festival out there that people from all over the world come, there's also a responsibility on the part of the Belizeans to create the environment for people to want to come. We are a very welcoming people. We have to continue being welcoming. We're very ingenious people. There are certain things that we have in our country that we're developing, but
Right.
the people in those certain things have to take it as serious as we take what we do.
Correct.
The Carnival Association needs to take their stuff very serious and bring it to the fray. Every year, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up, so that people can visibly see that last year to this year has been a
Big difference.
big difference.
Right.
They need to do their part, because when everybody starts doing and they say, all right, if I'm planning to go there for September, that means I'm coming from the
The 7th.
7th for Dixie Street Fete. I'm coming, I'm doing the 9th, I'm doing the 10th, and then I'm going to stay. So festivities and events that are of a caliber have to be happening, so that people will say, yes, I am willing to spend my money. If I go to Trinidad for the Trinidad and Carnival week, that's like nearly half a month, right?
Yep.
They're
Yeah.
doing Carnival.
2 weeks.
So we have to start thinking strategically what we want to see 10 years from now, and work towards that, everybody putting in their piece and getting there. And it will happen. Belize, you hear Belize in a lot of people's mouth. You hear it in a Khalid mouth. He just released
definitely.
a song. So people know about Belize, but we want them to come and really get into Belize and the fabric of Belize and understand what Belize is all about,
All right. So, final question. Who the one artist will not bring it, or would I really want bring at one point in the future of Soca and Culture Fest? Like, these are the artists where the level where we want to reach.
I think because when they do soca and culture, I have a couple artists in mind, but like Dalla said, what is it? The moolah. The moolah that the problem, but we need to start connecting with the African continent. I think we need one Afrobeats artist to come in, even if it's an entry level like a Rema. If we're talking about Asaki he's a big artist, but those artists to sensitize Belizeans to that performance on that level by the Afrobeats artists and African artists.
Everybody want Burna Boy with us.
Yeah, Burna Boy too. Burna Boy, of course. And then for me, just for my dad's sake, probably, is to see him come out one more time for Berries.
Okay.
Right? Because I always tell the story. My dad I have never seen my dad at a concert. But when Berries came and went to Princess Poolside, him and my mom actually come at a concert. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Barry's actually bring you out and say reason why that because he studied at Jamaica. And so he got all the shows the Barry Smith upon and then after he artists and we grew up to listen to that in the house. So if we were to bring Barry to a soca culture, I know my power at the front stage, front stage.
Anybody want me?
Man, that's a loaded question with a lot of moving parts in terms of, for me, why would I want to say that Soca Culture Fest is actually a old school versus new school.
Yeah.
So you're talking about the lights you put, Sean Paul, Mr. Vegas, that set among the Conscience, the Valiant, the Young, and then you put one older set of Calypso artists, the Burning Flames versus the Kiss, the Marshall, but it's far-fetched for me, but I lay down and I visualize these things like a crazy man. Honestly, like I visualize these things and think that, Breds, this would be wicked if we would have, and you bring out one old school and one new school and one old school and one new school, and it's not a clash, but it's just to show, the level of music, and then you can incorporate it with some of our old Belizean artists along with some of our new Belizean artists, because we always make sure that our headline artists for midnight, bringing in our independence, nobody touch a stage but one Belizean artist.
Correct.
Exactly.
Have to.
And that's key for us, that we incorporate the Belizean artists into it. And we're asking, I want to publicly ask the Belizean artists now, because a lot of them would come on and say, hey, we want it on the show and we want to be a part of the show. We would love to put as much Belizean artists as we want on the show, but remember, we're dealing with a production with limited time. That's one. Two, an artist has to sell him or herself. So you have to sell yourself to the country, you have to sell yourself to the community and to the world. And by translation, you start selling tickets for events. People don't hire people just to hire them sake. Right. They don't hire us to DJ just to DJ. They have to ensure that I'm hiring you for this club, and I can guarantee Dalla is going to bring 100 to 150 people that will buy from the bar. And then I get Cloud9, he's going to bring another 150. And so I have 300 people in my club. And so I could pay him, I could pay the staff, I could pay my towards my liquor license. There's a lot of dynamics to it. So the artists have to understand, you have to put in the work. What you put in is what you're going to get out. Okay. And so it's not that we're not there. We're watching the scene 24/7. This is what we do from north to south. We watch the scene.
Correct.
And then we will decide, all right, this person is worthy of being on the stage. Huh?
I think we discussed everything. Anything else you want to add or...
I just want to thank you, genuinely thank you. What you're doing here is something good. It's a form of entertainment. It's something that we need. So yourself and Marilyn and your team, thank you very much. By extension, the Wine House for having us here.
Definitely.
So, it was my pleasure.
Yeah, definitely my pleasure.
Yeah, man.
I'm pretty sure people enjoy this one for sure.
Yeah, they will. Thanks very much, Ash. Thanks, Senior Judge, for letting us do this at your establishment. And thanks, Belize, for supporting Soca and Culture Fest, DJ Dalla, and of course myself, Mista Flava, over the years. There's a lot more that we have in store for you. So just hang in there with us. Bear patience, right?
All right.
So how I end now? Just drop the mic.
Drop the mic. Guys, Soca Culture Fest, September 20th. Only VIP and general tickets left. VIP is only on the Quick Pass app. So make sure you go and get your tickets. Don't miss it, man. It's going to be lit. Don't miss it. My name is Ash Belize, Unbranded Entertainment. And with that, with this under my nose, I'm out.